Hello everyone, I'm Nancy Thompson with Create with Nancy, and it's time for some creative ink. It's time to get creative, it's time to get inspired, and it's time to send out all those beautiful creations with others. So come on in and join me. I am way late today, and I'm only doing YouTube today. For some reason, Facebook is wanting to be glitchy. So I wasn't able to connect with Facebook, so you got me on YouTube. So hopefully if you missed seeing me on Facebook, you've come over to YouTube and watched the replay. So let's get started. We've got a simple and easy card, and we're going to use a previous sketch card that I've done in the past. And it's going to be easy. We're going to make a few little adjustments because that's what using a sketch card is all about. It's a way to jump off your inspiration so you can create. You don't have to totally start from ground zero. This kind of gives you a basis, kind of gives you an idea for measurements and how to start layering up your card, how to add those layers to your card making so your card looks like a wow, even though it is super easy to create. So if you're joining me, I welcome you to my channel, and thank you so much for joining me. And if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you can get notified of the next video that we do. You can join me here on Wednesdays and Fridays, usually 3 p.m.-ish. Today, as I said, Facebook was being glitchy, so I was trying to connect, and it just was not happening. So so come on in, say hi, so hello, Colleen. So let's get started here because we have a simple and easy card. We're going to use the Natures of Sweetness. Let me grab this. Suite of products. Some of it's retiring, and I want to make sure you don't miss out and are going to miss it when it's gone. Okay, so let's see here. Let's move over to this view here. And I'm all flustered because that always gets me when things happen and don't work out the way they should. Okay, so this is the Natures of Sweetness product. This is from our January through April 2024 mini catalog, and it's retiring April 30th, along with the annual catalog as well. If you loved the video of seeing what's retiring and everything, I did a video last week, I think it was. And went through it, and we marked up the catalog so you can see exactly what's retiring and what's carrying over. So this suite, I call it a mega suite, has 2 bundles in it. One's retiring, this Notes of Nature, and I love it. It complements this lovely and sweet so well, and I wish they had both carried over. But this one is definitely carrying over, and we haven't seen this in a long time. They are carrying over designer paper. So this designer paper is going with it, which I am thrilled with. So, so hopefully, and I just want to double check here. Okay, I just want to make sure we're going good here on YouTube too. So, and of course the FedEx guy comes. So check out your mini catalog, page 40, and you can see the stamp sets in bigger picture. Okay, it's got a great set of dies. I love this leaf here, and you can make a great collage set with this as well. So, okay. So, and don't forget to check out all the things that retired. Things are starting to get sold out. So if there's something you really want, now's a good time to purchase. Otherwise, April 9th, all the discounts on the retired list go in effect. You can take advantage of those, but I highly recommend that if there's something that's discounted, that you order really super early so you're sure to get that. Okay, let's look at this Notes of Nature paper. You know, I don't even know if I have them all, but we'll just kind of look through this stack here. The colors in this paper is Pecan Pie, Gold, and Pebbled Path. I mean, I love this Pebbled Path. So here are some of the designs. Let's see if I can get them all. I'm not quite sure. This comes 12 by 12. And so there's that collage look there. So there's 4, Here's another one, 5. Let's see, what's on the back of this one? This one's pretty right here too. So some of these images could be fussy cut out as well. So I think I've got them all right? And this one's meant to just be part of a card all on its own. So you just really have to mat it down, you know, put some mats underneath it, cut it down and mat it, and add it to a card base. And you've got a simple and easy card. Now the images in here they kind of overlap each other, so this would not be a good one to fussy cut. But I love, let's see, I love fussy cutting these images right here, as well as these gold embossed images as well on the white cardstock. These, I think you might be able to like do some individual leaves and stuff. So it's gold paper with white embossing outline. So really pretty. But this is carrying over, so I'm thrilled about that. But if you love these bundles, so this bundle is retiring along with the set of dies, okay? But this one here is carrying over. But if you love this and don't have it and want to add it to your library, now's the time to get it, so you save the 10% off for being bundled. When it carries over to the end of catalog, all the bundling pricing goes away. So, and there's a lot of, there's so much in the mini that's carrying over, which I am thrilled with. So, yes. Okay, let's get making our card. And then let's start off by, with this nature. So we did this a few weeks ago, and I think I got to zoom in a little bit more here, okay? So let's zoom in just a, whoops, that's a little too much, Nancy. There we go. I guess that's okay. We'll just hold it up. But we did this. This was a sketch card a couple weeks ago. I can't remember the number. But this was a simple and easy one. It's got a simple and easy one to make. It's circles with a collage type stamp background. And then we followed up with this to make some fun folds with this. So this was a fun fold right here using this suite of product. And Friday, I'll have another fun fold for you as well on Friday. So it was this. Remember, we just cut this at a certain width. I think it was three inches. And then we just flipped it around to create this fold, okay? And then finally, and then this one could have been done on the side right here, okay? So there's a lot of versatilities with this. So I love how all the paper kind of mixes and matches. So we're going to do another one today. Did I just move that camera? So this is, and as I was looking at today's project, I'm like, you know, I wonder if I have a sketch card already done, and I did this without even thinking about it, which I should have known better. I should have flipped. So here is sketch card number 17, and the way you get these PDFs is subscribing to my newsletter. So if you aren't a subscriber to my newsletter, make sure you go check that out. And that went out this morning, and the Creative Ink Library PDF was on the bee sketch that we did last week. So, okay, so I might do this again and just kind of update it with today's sketch, okay? Okay, so, and then this is the card that I created using this sketch. So kind of gives you a starting point, okay? And I did write down the measurements that I used to create my card. But it's all in an interpretation, and you can shrink it down. You could expand the layer a little bit. So you could shrink this layer down a little bit more if you want it a little bit smaller, or you could expand it. It just depends on what you're working with. So you got the versatility. You could use a different type of label punch, okay? Maybe you're using different dies or a punch. So just a lot of versatility. Okay, maybe I should keep this handy because I kind of started with the designer paper, a 3x4 inch piece of designer paper. Actually, I did a little bit less. I shrunk it down. So I made as we keep going, I'll kind of refer to that. Okay, so let's grab my parts and pieces. So maybe we'll keep this here. So this piece here, is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. So I shrunk that down, okay? And I made my mat really the same size as my designer paper, okay? That's underneath. because we are going to use another piece of designer paper underneath, and I really wanted to show this layer off a lot more, so that's why I shrunk it down. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. All right, so just using different ideas is just you know, it's just an idea for you to kind of be inspired. Okay, let's get making this card. So this is our crumb cake cardstock. So as I said, it was 2 3/4 by 3 3/4, and I gotta grab some glue here. So, and I meant to go grab another bottle. So hopefully I have enough to get us through this video. So I'm not sure. I think I said hi, Kathy. So welcome. Okay. And so we're going to just simply adhere this to this Pebbled Path. Pebbled Path is one of this year's in colors so this has been around a year now, and it's just a nice earthy tone. I love this set of in colors, the 24, did I do that right? 23 to 25 in colors. Okay, so we've got that, and we're gonna just kind of keep layering these things up right here. Okay, so we're gonna so this piece here is 4 inches by 5 1/4, and then our mat is going to be 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Okay, so we're going to have very tiny bordering. All right, I love to mat designer paper before it goes on to the card base. I just think it just really adds that really nice layering touch. Okay, so we're just going to have a hint of color showing here. So let's grab that, and it just makes that gold pop, I think, even more. And we're going to use a piece of crumb cake as our card base, or standard 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. Let's use our bone folder to give it a nice burnish on the fold. And then this is just going to go right on here. You're going to just see a very hint of that crumb cake showing. I didn't want to totally, I like to make the most of my paper, so if I did 4 1/4, then I feel like I'm wasting paper. Okay, so let's just get a little hint here showing, and do this. And liquid glue gives you that wiggle room. I feel like I got it off center there. There we go. That wiggle room to readjust. Okay, can you just see that hint of crumb cake? It just is enough. Okay, then we're going to put some dimensionals on this, which are, let's grab them over here on this side of the desk here. So let's add 4 dimensionals to the backing here. And I ran out of time to do some fussy cutting, so you guys get to watch me fussy cut, okay? For the image that I'm going to use. We're going to fussy cut an image out of that Pebbled Path paper. So let's just pop this right down here in the middle. And you need to pay attention to make sure your scripty, and I forgot to, paper is going in the right direction. I forgot to mention I embossed this with our basic 3D embossing folder. This is part of our online exclusive collection. There's a set, it's one of 3 that come in a set in the online store, so you can always check that out. You can always, the online store is searchable in a lot of different ways. If you know the item code, you can go with that, or you can also go by themes too. There's a whole section, just you could look it up. If you know it's an online exclusive, you can just look underneath that category. You could look at embossing folders, paper, your die sets, and so on. Or if you just need to look at the ink colors, you should be able to search it. You can also search from newest to oldest, and the highest priced items to lowest, and vice versa, or low to high, and what they're priced. And there's even a clearance rack, specials, all kinds of things that you can sort in that online store. So if you don't have an online store account, you're gonna want to start to get one soon. Okay, just just to give you a heads up, and we'll talk about that more as the time comes, but just set up your online store account at some point in the next few months so that you're all set for the changes that are going to be happening at Stampin' Up. They're all good changes, so you'll love. And I'll talk about them more at our open house as well. Okay, so let's just keep fussy cutting this. So when you're fussy cutting, the key is to move your paper, not your scissors. The only thing you do with your scissors is squeeze. Squeeze the handle, and then you keep moving the paper in the direction you want it to cut, okay? And that will give you a nice, smooth, it keeps the sharp cut lines out of your fussy cutting. All right, let's just round this a little bit. Okay, there we go. That wasn't too painful, was it? Okay, we're gonna add some dimensionals on the back of this. So I thought I had more. Oh, here's the mini ones. Okay, they were right in plain sight. So I love using the minis in these smaller areas. So let's grab some minis here. That didn't stick down. So hopefully I'll post over just to let everybody know that I totally am on YouTube today. And I'm going to have to go find out why I couldn't connect with my page. They're doing all kinds of fun things in Facebook, so who knows? I just might end up just being on YouTube only if they want to be too glitchy. Okay, so let's add another little mini here and here. Okay, we got lots of dimensionals on this. So I'm not gonna peel them off, so I'm gonna just kind of set that there. Can you see where this is going? And let's zoom in a little bit more, I think. There we go. All right, I've already pre-stamped my greeting, okay? This is out of the Nature Sweetness. Yeah, right? Yeah, the Nature Sweetness set. Let me grab, or Notes of Nature. I love this. And there's a nice birthday one in there too. I wish these were in the other one. Don't you wish you could just kind of pick and choose what stamps you want to use? Okay, and then we have a thin piece of, 1/4-inch piece of gold foil here. And I think the gold foil is currently out of stock, but it's coming back. That is definitely carrying over. So I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive there. So this is about 2 3/4 inches, maybe 2.5, and then this is a 3-inch strip. So yeah, this is 2.5. So I'm going to just, I flagged the ends on both, and I want to just center it on that gold strip there. Okay, isn't that cool? Hi, Donna. I know, this is just a sweet, warm, and inviting card, don't you think? Okay, let's pop this up on some dimensionals. And I got your email. I just haven't responded back yet. And I'm so glad you can come to open house and it's on your calendar. So make sure you save, if you're local to me, May 3rd. It's a Friday for open house. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm offset a little bit. I need to trim this one down just a hair. It's too long on one end. It's going to drive me nuts. Okay, let's just center this here, and then we can place this on here. When I'm working with placement, I always like to kind of, map it out first to make sure I don't want to make any changes, because you kind of have an idea in mind, a thought process in mind, but you want to make sure it executes correctly. Okay. Let's grab these backings off these dimensionals. And so is everybody getting excited for the solar eclipse on Monday? It's supposed to be a great thing. We're just trying to decide if we go and drive a little bit to the north or not. I got to listen to the weather. It depends on, I'm hoping it's not a cloudy day, so everybody gets to see it all. So let's all get our prayers going here. Okay, so I'm just going to angle that a little bit. And then we're going to put a linen thread bow on here. So let's just add that. Let's grab a mini glue dot and try to decide where to put it. I think I'm going to go right up here in the middle. Just try that. Just do my bow here, and then let's trim this. Give these tails a... All right, what do you think? Do you like it? There we go. But we're not quite done, but we're getting there. Okay, let's add in these rustic metallic dots here. These are retiring, and actually these will be, I think it's 40% off. So I think it's $6.40 for a package of these. So these go perfect with this suite of product. So grab some of these when you're ordering. Let's see. Now here comes this is the hard part, I find, is just figuring out where to put my dot. I think I'm going to go over here. There we go. Okay, we got to do the inside. So we're going to make the inside crumb cake and pebbled path too. So we kind of keep our color scheme going here. So let's pull in this collage part with a little bit of crumb cake. Okay, and I need to stamp off on something. Hang on. I didn't grab a piece of paper. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Let's just stamp off, and let's just put this kind of down here in the corner. And then we're going to use this leaf here and stamp this as well. Just get that right down there. And I forgot to grab an envelope, but I'll show you my envelope that I did. Okay, well, let's glue these two together. So another simple and easy sketch. Let me know in the comment if you love using sketches, if you're enjoying using my sketch card ideas or not. Just so I know that that's what you love and you're enjoying using them, and if it's helping you be creative. Okay, let's do these onto here. So remember, we're just going to have a hint. I made these the same size as my card front, so I didn't have to think about it. Okay, there we go. And here's our card right there. And then I did add some designer paper to the flap as well. So let me show you one more idea with some of the different papers in here. Okay, so here's this one right here with all this fun gold, you know. It could be a great birthday. So these are great masculine cards too. So if you're looking for that, these work great. It could be a great sympathy card as well. So in here, here's my online host code, and I'm on the ball with that today. I got it changed and a new one created. So, okay, Colleen loves the first card. Thank you. All right, but just great. This could even be like an anniversary card. So just a simple and easy way for you to, I'm trying to find my sketch. Where did I do with it? Yes, where did I put it? Nancy. Oh, here it is. It's right here underneath all this mess. So very similar, don't you think? I mean, it's really pretty close to it. This is, let me pull this out so it's not glaring. So this one I didn't matte the vanilla layer because there is vanilla here that's matted, so you can kind of see that. Okay, so I think it's pretty close, but it gives you that kind of concept that you can have a totally different card. You need to know, okay, Colleen, you need another box to hold your cards. I know. I got plenty of boxes all over the place. I know what that's like. I've been cleaning my craft room and yeah, finding all kinds of goodies. Yeah. So anyways, okay, I hope you've enjoyed today's. So make sure you, okay, I didn't want that frame. There we go. Hello again. So thank you for joining in. And it would make a great 50th anniversary card. So I so appreciate you joining in. And if you're watching the replay, I hope you give this sketch a try. Maybe this one will be, I'll make this one in the next newsletter. So I'll update it with the different measurements that I have using this, okay? I think I better start calling them like, 1.2 or something like that type of cards, so we know that we're updating our sketch cards. So, all right, have a great week, couple of days. Come back on Friday and see how we use this paper to create, because I'm using this focal point. Let me go back to my desktop here. I forgot that you're not doing that. So I'm using this focal point to make a fun fold, okay? So we're going to take this and we're going to create a fun fold with a card base, okay? And you're going to love it. So come back and join me on Friday at 3 p.m. and we will see you. So thanks so much, everybody. Have a great rest of the day. It's rainy here in Central New York, so stay dry. And